Hey guys, it's Nicole. Welcome back to my channel. So today, as you can tell by the title, this is going to be a video on, I guess, my experience with Botox. So this is so weird. Like, I never thought I'd actually be doing this video, but so about 3 weeks ago, I went with a friend because she had her lips done and she had some Botox in her forehead. And I've always been like interested and curious, I guess, about the whole Botox, you know, what they do basically, and if it hurts. And you know, I've seen results like of all these housewives that look a little bit plastic, but do you know what? They look so much younger. So I was like, no, I'm gonna come with you. I want to see what it's all about. So it's just a girl who has a room within a salon basically, and she is a registered nurse. I mean, I didn't want to go to anyone. I wanted someone who was actually properly trained, and you know, I was happy to pay a bit more, but it worked out she was actually a little bit cheaper than other places. So I'm like, baby steps, maybe if I start with getting a needle like this, maybe I can work my way up, you know, because there's a lot of needles involved in obviously having a child. So I start talking to the lady, I tell her, you know, I have a massive fear. I asked to see the needles and they're probably, you know, they're tiny, like actually tiny. She gave me a consultation, so pretty much how it works is they go in how many units you need. So I guess a unit is like 1 injection. So I was quite surprised because they do it like your crow's feet and lines here, the frown lines here, and then of course your forehead. Just like $10.90 per unit, and I think it would have been about $500-ish to do my whole face. And I was like, do you know what, no way, like I'm not spending that much, that's ridiculous. But I still was like, I kind of want to try it. And my biggest, I guess, insecurity is my forehead. So in photos, I find I raise my eyebrows to like make sure my eyes are open, and it creates all of these lines on my forehead. And so I was like, okay, maybe we should start with the forehead because I feel less scared of that for some reason. So she's like, okay, well, you need 10 units. And I was like, oh my God, I'm scared. Like, can you just do half of that? Because I feel like when you start, I'm gonna freak out and yeah, I'm gonna want you to stop. And she's like, there's no point pretty much getting it done because you won't see a difference. So she pretty much said we can do 8 instead of 10 because that should be, you know, the look that I'm going for, blah, blah, blah. So it's actually a prescription drug, well, whatever they put in. I can't remember what it is. There's Dysport, which is like the cheaper one, which doesn't work as well, and I can't remember what she used. I think it starts with a C, don't quote me, but it's like a better quality, you don't need as many injections, and it apparently is just better for you. So yeah, you need the prescription. So pretty much you fill out a form and then you Skype with the doctor, and she just asks you, you know, the same list of questions, you know, about your health and all of this, blah, blah, blah. And then pretty much they just send through the prescription. Now, obviously, I have no idea who this lady is. I don't know if she is an actual doctor. Let's be serious, she probably isn't. But, yeah, that's just how she does it. So I lay on, that's all done, and I lay on the chair thing, and I was freaking out. My friend was with me, and I should have taken footage of it because it would have been good to look back on, and I was freaking out. Anyway, so the good thing about this lady is she knew I had a fear of needles, and she pretty much would tap on my forehead, so I would not really be concentrating on the needles. So they started going in so quick, like literally it took about a minute to do the 8 units in my forehead. And yes, it kind of hurt, but it was very bearable and it wasn't scary at all. It wasn't like I was gonna pass out. I didn't have the holy shit, I'm having a needle right now. I was just pretty relaxed, but I was like, oh, like hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, just because, you know, who wants a needle in their face? So got done and I was like, oh my God, like I'm bleeding. I felt like I was just bleeding everywhere, but I wasn't. It's 3 to 14 days to obviously start to see it. After 14 days, it's obviously in full effect, which, you know, I woke up the next day and I was like, oh, like I was disappointed because I wanted it to be an instant thing, but just remember, it's definitely not instant. It does take a little while. So immediately after, it was like stinging and sort of burning a bit, and you could feel like the little, I guess not like big lumps, but it was just sore where the needles went in. Okay, so I am so happy with the results. Happy and not happy actually with the results, because it's a big improvement, but I also feel like my forehead has changed significantly and I feel like I have a dent in it. Like, I'll raise my eyebrows. Sorry, I'm looking in the monitor to show you exactly where. And I feel like it's sort of like, I feel like my eyebrows are more out and prominent. It's not all the time though. That is my eyebrows raised. It's insane how well it works. It works better on me than my friend. She will still raise her eyebrows and have line. Pretty much for about 2 to 2.5 weeks, I had the worst headaches of my life. It is a side effect. They say if you have headaches previously that, you know, they'll just continue on. If you don't really get headaches, you shouldn't really get it. But even though I never really had headaches, it was so bad. Like I would just be in agony and it would hurt, like they would just hurt so much. So you'd feel a bit lightheaded, a bit dizzy, and yeah, for 2 weeks I was like, there's no way I want to do this again. Like, it hurts so much. But onto week 3 now, and every now and again I'll get a little headache, but it's nowhere near as bad as it was. And I find you also are trying to move your face more, and because you can't, you're straining yourself, and I think that's also contributing to the headaches. I think later in life, yeah, I'll probably get it done maybe again, but at this stage I just wanted to use it as a stepping stone to get over my fear of needles. And I guess it worked. I don't feel so freaked out about the thought of a needle or anything like that. So cost wise, as I said, it is about $10.90 a unit. I had 8 units, so this was about 80, it was like $83 or something like that. So very reasonable. It was just when you want everything done, it becomes a lot. I think what surprised me as well, the frown lines. So, sorry, I'm looking. It's so hard to like make the facial expression. So yeah, so here, when you get those lines, so she said I need about 36 units, 36 needles. So that just sounds too much to me. I don't know. I can't do that. But of course, any questions that you guys have regarding this, if you have them, obviously put a comment down below and I will get back to you. Not many people know that I've had it done. I mean, my husband, obviously, and just a few close friends, but yeah, everyone has their own opinion on it, and I guess if you don't agree with it, that's fine. I mean, it's not your body, it's not your life. Sorry if you don't agree with it, but yeah, I think if it makes you happy and you can afford it and you want to keep doing it, I mean, go right ahead. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was informative. I hope that you liked it, and of course I will see you guys in my next video soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.